Hi everyone, thanks for checking back into my channel. Today I would like to talk to you about 5 things you should know before moving to Chilliwack, BC. Some good, some bad, and some ugly, or maybe even all 3, depending on your perspective. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Thing 1. Smell. It might be the first thing anyone notices when they drive through Chilliwack, particularly in the spring and summer. Chilliwack is a farming community, so manure is a product that undergoes some frequent use in many areas of the city. I have been living here for about 5 years, so I expect I have more or less gone nose blind to the lovely smell of cow dung. Those residents who are otherwise newer to the area or just passing through often cannot say the same thing. That said, I don't often hear people complaining wildly about the smell. It is only more present at certain times of the year, and for the folks who live here, it is an expectation. You don't knowingly move to a farming community and then get to be surprised by the scent of cow dung, do you? It is what it is, and honestly, it's really not that bad. A few areas have it more pungent than others, but it can be fairly easy to avoid. It's really up to you how much that bothers you or not. Thing 2. Chilliwack is a major hiking community. People who live here, Chilliwackians, love to go hiking, myself included. As I mentioned in a previous video, I hike with my cat. There are many trails suitable for her slower pace, ones that are more hardcore in nature, scenic ones, wooded ones. I'm sure I could count them all if I really wanted to, but who has the time? And frankly, I'd rather be here talking with you guys. Odds are I would miss several anyway. There are often trails where you least expect them. All of the trails surrounding Chilliwack vary in difficulty. There are trails that Grandma could do with no problem, trails that require appropriate preparation and experience. If you're smart, please be smart. We don't want to send search and rescue after you. And tons of trails in between. Short, flat, steep, anything you're looking for, we've got it. And many trails are also accessible year-round. Thing 3. The weather in Chilliwack is known for being fairly mild. We don't typically get hurricanes, tornadoes, or any other extreme weather events that you might see in the prairies, places in the US, or other areas of the world. We, however, have had our own version of serious weather, by our standards. Last November, not this month, we had what was called an atmospheric river. We had a lot of rain in a short period of time, and Chilliwack was blocked off on both sides by severe flooding. I'm not kidding. You could literally drive a powerboat through the lower parts of Abbotsford. The highway was completely underwater after the dam broke. The Hope side was also blocked off. This led to some difficulties with supplies such as groceries. We could not receive deliveries from our neighboring communities short of transportation by air, so it was quite a challenge for sure. Chilliwack itself had some areas of flooding. I live up in the Lindell Beach area, above that actually, and was sealed into my home by no less than 3 landslides, 2 sinkholes, and 1 flooded area. I went nowhere for 2 days. Where would I go? Trails were also underwater or inaccessible, which made things really boring. Thankfully, we have wonderful emergency responders and work crews that were able to get our situation tidied up and sorted out before too long. So far so good this year. Aside from that, we don't get a ton of snowfall, depending on what area you live in. We get a fair amount of rain and sunny days mixed in together, a short ice storm usually at least once per year. The forest fires across BC every summer do affect us, but that can also be said for almost any other area in British Columbia. Thing 4. Local produce. Here's a benefit to being a farming community. That manure smell serves a purpose, you know. We don't lay it out because we like it. We have a lot of fresh fruit and veggie stands, farm fresh meat and eggs, and other local products. It is not usually too wildly priced either. Often there are deals at some of the local veggie stands. Just this summer, there were monster zucchini available at one of them for half the price and twice the size of the ones in the grocery store. They were beautiful. Chilliwack is definitely a place you can shop around for the best price on your perishable goods. It really makes a difference supporting local. And finally, thing 5. Chilliwack is huge on fishing. There are opportunities for fishing available year-round. Chilliwack is home to all species of the Pacific salmon, plenty of trout, with Cultus Lake and Chilliwack Lake being prime locations for each. And we also see the winter run steelhead return every year. Vedder River is an easily accessible location that is popular for fishing. You can fish anywhere along the river, walk on in with your waders and have a great time. But keep in mind, it almost definitely won't be a solo activity. You are virtually guaranteed to have some neighbors. So if a quiet fishing trip is more your thing, the lakes may be what you want to go for. All right, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for checking in. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy some sunshine while it's still here. And feel free to give me a call if you have any burning real estate questions, or even if you just feel like a chat. I love meeting new people, especially if it's a local hike. I'm game, 100%. As always, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss my next video. Stay safe.